Today we're covering critical California-specific disclosures for your real estate licensing exam, including Mello-Roos, special assessments, and documents related to common interest developments. The exam will test your knowledge of what must be disclosed, when, and to whom. A major area of focus is the Mello-Roos Community Facilities Act. You must know that a seller is required to disclose if the property is located in a Mello-Roos district, which levies special taxes to finance local infrastructure. An exam question might present a scenario where a seller is unaware of the Mello-Roos tax. The correct answer would be that the seller or their agent has a duty to make a good faith effort to obtain this information from the district. Another key area is disclosures for properties within a homeowners association, or HOA. For the exam, you need to know the seller must provide the buyer with a packet of HOA documents. This includes the governing documents like the CC&Rs and bylaws, the most recent budget and reserve study, and a statement of any pending litigation involving the HOA. A common exam trap is a question about the timeline for providing these documents. The HOA has 10 days from the written request to provide the documents to the seller. Be prepared for questions about special assessments. You must understand that any existing or pending special assessments must be disclosed by the seller. A typical exam question might describe a situation where the HOA board has approved a special assessment that hasn't been billed yet. The seller is still required to disclose this. The Transfer Disclosure Statement, or TDS, is a foundational document in California. The exam will expect you to know that the TDS requires sellers to disclose any known material facts that could affect the property's value or desirability. This includes past issues that have been repaired, like a previous roof leak. A frequent trick question involves a seller wanting to sell a property as is. Remember, an as-is sale does not exempt the seller from the legal duty to disclose all known material facts. You'll also see questions on transfer fees. California law requires that if a property is subject to a private transfer fee, the seller must disclose this to the buyer. For federally mandated disclosures, remember that for any residential property built before 1978, sellers must provide buyers with the federal lead-based paint disclosure and a pamphlet on the dangers of lead. A key point for the exam is that the seller is not required to test for lead, only to disclose any known information and provide the pamphlet. Finally, California requires disclosure of compliance with smoke and carbon monoxide detector laws and water heater bracing requirements. A simple mnemonic to remember the key disclosure areas is MHTLS, Mello-Roos, HOA, TDS, lead, and safety devices. Thinking My House Tells Life Stories can help you recall these critical California disclosure topics on exam day. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.